Greetings, Commanders! Well, Ark of War now has a subscription service, so for those of you wondering, is it worth it to give them $3 a month? What do you get out of it? I actually went ahead and activated the subscription. You get a 7-day free trial, and then after that, it's $3 for the month, and then if you want, you could buy the whole quarter, so 3 months worth for $7.49, you save $1.50. Basically, they found a way to generate a little more money for all the free-to-play accounts out there, and they were able to give a little back without making it too unbalanced. I'm happy for the game. There's literally like 10,000 to 100,000 active players a day, so if they can make back a little more money, hopefully that'll drive more content, more servers, more advertising, and more players to the game. So if you're thinking about subscribing to the game for this $3 a month, here's what you're going to get. I went ahead and did the calculations before I activated my subscriptions and then after. And remember, I'm a level 22, so I have a little bit of extra research in collection rates. So my numbers are going to be a little varied. But here's a general idea. So if you click the little tab, usually it's right under your name right up here. I don't have it on my filming computer because this is a, what is it? This is a... It's a tablet, so it doesn't have a cell phone Android account attached to it. But if you're an Apple or Android phone, you'll see it right up there. If you click on it, what it says is subscription, all resource produce 50% increase. So all of your ship-based research is increased. I'm sorry, all of your ship resource production is increased 50%. And then the other one is all gathering speed is 30%, which is actually pretty good, especially if you're just hitting that shadow matter wall, if you're at tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. So yeah, the other thing it says, Google manages all of it. It auto renews. I mean, honestly, $3 a month, if you've ever paid $100 for this game, you may as well turn this service on because the actual resource regeneration is pretty good. Even if you're free to play in your Nemesis account, you still need resources to heal your troops, assuming you run out of metal crystals. But here's what it looks like. This is if you do the 1 month thing. It's 99 cents a week. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the free trial. So if you do the free trial, it's 99 cents a week. So most weeks there's 4 weeks in a month. Was it 52 and an extra of 4 months a year? So 52 weeks in a year. That adds up to $52 a year, as opposed to $7.49 times 3 quarters, which is more like $30 a year. It's almost half price to just do the quarterly subscription because this is kind of worded deceptively. It's almost like there's a punishment for the free day trial. I'm not sure about that. But basically, I signed up for the month. It was $3, and it's auto-renewed. That's fine. And here are the numbers. So what I did was I went up to my power-ups here, and I always run 50% power-ups if I have the 24-hour speed-ups. I've got so many of these things. I'm actually running low on the 24-hour speed-ups, but I always run the speed-ups if I can, just for the bonus production on my ship. I mean, I have them. They don't recycle for much. And right now, you can see I'm getting, I did the food. It's 312,800 per hour. 312,800. Now, that's after the subscription kicked in, right? But you should also know that I am on resource enriched, right? So there's a 50% increase there. And I have research that increases my ship side collection rate, right? So gas production right here, and I've also got effective production, okay? Then there's also some advanced research I have, which is the food increase production on my ship. And I think there's one more, auto collector, gathering speed, no? Okay, well that's for the other one. All right, so that's why my numbers only turned up to be about 15%. So without the subscription, I was doing 272,000. With the subscription, 312,000. So an increase of 40,000 per hour, which yields about a 15% increase, which is okay. For $3 a month, that's okay. That supports the game you're playing, kicks them a little money back, hopefully leads to bigger and better things. And, you know, lately we've been getting a lot of good patches and content, so I'm happy to give them $3. If they were going to be asking $10, I'd be like, that's a bit steep. $3? Okay. And then the other thing is, of course, collection, right? On the map collection, the only way to get shadow matter. I did it on the level 12 solar panel. Now, our resource tiles got increased recently. So level 12s became level 13s, level 13s, 14s, and then 14s became the level 16 tile with 1.2 million. So the collection rates have changed a little bit. But for the sake of this video, that doesn't really matter. All that really matters is I was getting 30 per second on the electric tile unenriched. The electric tile was giving me 30 resources per second, which comes out to 108,000 per hour. Then I switched over to the subscription-based, and it turned into 37 to 38 per second, which I didn't even do the hour calculation on. But roughly, that's about a 30% increase, from 30 to 37.5, almost 30%, like 28 something. But don't do math in videos. So that one's a little bit better. 30% increase for the resource collection on tiles, and you're going to be farming a lot of tiles all the time. So it really adds up over the months and months and months, you know. I definitely think it's worth doing for everyone, highest level to lowest level. And frankly, $3 to help the devs out, why not? You know, I mean, think about it. If you can afford the $3, you'll definitely get some value back there. And I think it's another way for them to generate a lot of money on like free-to-play accounts and like not Nemesis Arcs, people's trumpets, like just their backup alt accounts. I think people are going to be paying that $3 subscription. So whatever, man. It's a clever way for the devs to make money. There is some value here. Overall, it's 30% to your tile resource collection rates, and for me, about 15% on the ship. Yeah, there you go. You know who else has a subscription service? This guy does. We have an actual Patreon now for the Ark of War community. So if you can afford $3 a month for the game, hey, why not throw down $15 a month and get yourself a sweet mug and a bunch of Ark of War merch that's unique, that is made by our channel, right? We actually endorse and commission artists to go out and make stuff, and I send that out as monthly gifts or quarterly gifts and all types of stuff. So if you're interested in that, check out Patreon. We got some cool stuff going on. We're using the money to make belts and trophies and live events and just all types of good stuff. So yeah, think about joining Patreon, supporting the channel as well if you're into it. Best money ever spent.